Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I thought I'd do something a bit different. So it's incredibly snowy outside. Like, the course is shut. I'm pretty sure the practice range is completely shut. Unfortunately, I have no videos lined up, so why not do a what's in the bag? So I think that's what I'm going to do today. I've got my clubs with me right now, so I'll go through them from top to bottom, what ball I use, etc, etc, etc. And there is one little thing in there which is incredibly unique, which I find very, very, very useful. So let's head straight into my driver. Okay guys, so onto my bag. It is a Nike something there. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure exactly what bag it is, but here are my actual clubs all around here. We're going to go into the driver first. So as you can probably tell by the head cover, it is an M2, and it's actually the 2016 M2. So this little bad boy I got for Christmas, second hand. I just, they're so expensive, but I absolutely love this thing. I love the way it looks. It's perfect. It's got a little nick on the top. That wasn't actually me, but I don't really mind too much. But that is such a beautiful driver. I just love looking down at it. Feels great. Some decent strikes off the face. It's got that speed pocket, which is great. Now, I think I've cranked it up slightly higher. I think it's about 10.25 in terms of loft at the moment. In the winter, you want to be carrying it further, otherwise it just sits too quickly. And in terms of shaft, I've got a Kuro Cage Stiff Flex here. Let's see if that will focus. Kuro Cage. Anyway, you might not be able to see that, but it is a Stiff Flex. At the moment, I went for a tryout, and they suggested stiff because, one, I'll be growing into it, and I may as well just go up now because I was right on the verge. I have this lambkin grip that came with it. It's nice. I don't know. I personally haven't really experimented with many grips, but yeah, no, I really like it. Really love the driver. It's really good quality and gives me some improved distance on my last one, that's for sure.
How come everyone can suddenly hit golf balls?
That was literally a perfect drive.
Okay, so from the driver we'll go into my 3-wood. This is covered by my good buddy, this guy, bit of a legend. And I have the RBZ Stage 2 3-wood, so it's got the weight in the front, the speed slot. It is at 15 degrees of loft, hopefully focuses. Come on, focus. There we go. Now this is pretty beaten up, this club, I must say, but it is very trusty. I've had it for a couple of years, again got it second hand, but it is absolutely brilliant. I love it. It gives me so much confidence off the surface. And in terms of a shaft, it is the Rocket Fuel Matrix shaft by Matrix, sorry. And I think this is just a regular flex. So I won't be looking to upgrade that just yet, because I'm just not quite that swing speed just yet. It's working out on my driver relatively well, but otherwise not for that. Now, once again, you can probably tell I have the RBZ TaylorMade Stage 2 Rescue. Again, second hand, came in the same set. This is at 19 degrees of loft. There we go. Again, speed slot, weight at the front. Pretty good looking club. Gives me a nice high flight actually, which I really like. Which means it stops quickly on the greens, and the exact same shaft, 65 grams there, as you can see.
Yeah, it's fading in. It's coming around middle of the green, right at the back. Oh, that's perfect. That's good. Perfect.
Right, the woods are done now. We move on to the irons, which are one of the most recent additions to the set. So here, I'm going to just take out my 7-iron, notice. This is the Callaway Apex CF16 forged irons, and I love them. Absolutely love them. They're not very clean at the moment, apologies for that, but they are just the nicest irons to hit, forgiving, still got a bit of distance, they stop quickly. I just absolutely love them. The shaft is a Project X, hopefully you can see that. again, regular flex, and I have had these cut down by 1/2 inch, just because, one, I like to hold them low anyway, and two, you know, I'm not that tall, so I do need them to be cut down.
That is a great shot. The ball flies trajectory.
Right, now that is done. That's all the irons into the wedges. So I start at my pitching wedge, which again is a Callaway Apex CF16 pitching wedge. Lovely. I think that's 46 degrees of loft, I want to say. Then I go into the approach wedge, which is 52, so it's a bit of a jump. But again, the Apex is just keep the flight consistent, and it's just so nice. All the same shafts on all of these.
That could be it. If it goes, go. Oh.
And then I go into my only different wedge, which is a 58 degree Callaway Mac Daddy 2 with 14 degrees of bounce, which is, you know, it's quite a lot actually, but I find I absolutely love this out of bunkers. Not massively out of anywhere else, to be honest. In terms of chipping, I don't really use it, but the face is a bit bad, as you can see. I haven't really cleaned it properly, which I really should do. But with the grooves in between them, they've got these little smaller grooves, which I think are milled, I'm not 100% sure, on there, just to get that more spin. Unfortunately, that was kind of wearing out a bit, so I'm debating on whether to get a new one soon. What I am thinking of genuinely getting is something like a pin crossover, because my rescue, I'm not too confident off the turf with it, off the actual ground. It's great from tees into par 3s and things, but in terms of the ground, I might love something like an iron, which is more controllable. You know, it goes, I think, pretty much regular distances, whereas this, I seem to find sometimes it can go really long and fly really well, sometimes it doesn't. But into the last club in the bag, and we have the Odyssey White Hot Pro number 7. Let me get this header, get this cover off for a second. Here it is, Odyssey White Hot Pro 7. Love this. So I had slightly different postures before and just didn't like the weight of it. I had one of the thin ones, so I decided to get a face balanced here, as you can see, which I absolutely love. The weight at the back just gives me so much more control, and something I really would suggest is getting a super stroke grip. So I think, pretty sure this is the thinnest one that they do, but it is just makes such a difference to the control that you can get from the clubs, which is absolutely brilliant.
Go.
So that is my bag. As you can see, I've got some alignment sticks, helps me warm up, just general practicing, figuring stuff out with my swing, where I'm aiming, whatnot. And now I'll move on to what's actually in the bag. So I'll go to the side first. I've got classic Under Armour towel, obviously, Under Armour, best make ever. I've got just some random other towel from the Buckinghamshire or something. On the side here, now my rangefinder isn't actually what people think. They're like, oh, do I always have to buy a really expensive one? No, you don't. You don't have to necessarily buy a Bushnell, which can be 350 quid. So this little beauty is called a Tech. And it's brilliant. It's just a quick little rangefinder. I think it's under half the price of Bushnell's, and it does the exact same job. It's brilliant. You've literally just got on button. Mode is literally pin or not. It's really good. I love it. So cheap. Works perfectly for the job. You don't need anything too expensive. Then we move on to what balls I use. So I know it sounds weird, I actually use Pro V1s. I love them. I've tried loads of other balls. In the winter, I might use a Volvic, but honestly, you can't get better than a Pro V1. They are so good. So soft feel, get so much spin. I absolutely love them. Confirmation of that. And apart from that, I've just got your standard tees and everything like that. Range, ball markers, things like that. But then we come onto this little bad boy. Now this is something that I've actually designed, which is called PortaPouch. So I use it for my phone. So you've got a big slot here for your phone, you've got Velcro to secure it. Here you can put any keys or headphones in there. Again, really secure with the Velcro. And on the back, you've got a pocket there for any, I don't know, money or credit cards that you want to put in there during your round. It just makes your phone and stuff really accessible during the round if you want to check in football scores or something like that. They're really, really good. It attaches so easily to the handle, and it is genuinely absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, I love my bag personally. I think it's brilliant, really light. Got some good storage space. It could have more, but that would obviously counteract the lightweightness of it, if that's even a word. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll shove some clips here of me hitting my driver, my irons, my wedges and my putter. But that is it for today's video. Sorry I couldn't get a course vlog out. Do comment below any new videos, any new ideas potentially which you'd like me to do, and I'll try and get that done. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was my what's in the bag at the beginning of 2018. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.